So what have we got? Because I'm seeing bloodstains, which means ambush. Probably. Yep, definitely ambush. They were trying to bite my ankles off. It is way too quiet. And also, yeah, I didn't I thought we were already all the way over here at this point in time. Nice that we still can continue, but where the hell is this going? What are we stumbling upon here? And I guess the ambush was just people dying. Message? Yes. Just dying by falling off a cliff. It is way too silent. This would be a prime location for an ambush of some kind. Just have something all of a sudden hiding in the tall grass. It's just tiny little buggers. How did people die? Did they just... You don't speed off like that, especially near small ledges that contain death and despair. Hello, my friends. Don't mind me. Just passing through. Where the heck? How does this just keep on going? How does this keep on going? Does this... We're actually going to pop off at the other side of Stormveil Castle? Ha, I knew there had to be some danger at some point. Nothing personal, nothing personal, nothing personal. Nothing personal. Okay, fine, fine. You hear me? Fine. I'm just butchering your friend. It's all fine. Okay, where are you? I saw you. There you are. No. Okay, these little rodents are bothering me. Give me your bones. Thank you. Are there more wolves? There. Every time I bloody well see you. Go away. There's gotta be more. There's got to be more. I mean, you guys had a lovely home here, but unfortunately, we all know that you would bloody well attack me while we're at it. So, it has to be. It's circle of life at this point in time. But it's all fine. Where is this going to take me? This is really bringing me all the way to the back of Stormveil Castle. It actually is Liurnia of the Lakes. Brilliant. Can you then just enter Stormveil Castle from the other side? Ooh, I hear you. Oh no, wait, hold on. That's just a tree. For a moment I thought I heard a scarab. But I do see a site of grace, and I see crystal buds. A young plant crystallized before it could mature. Material used for crafting items widely found in Liurnia Lake. Alright. But that brings me to you and some peace and quiet with a site of grace. I'll take that. Make sure that we actually have this place and can return to it. Brilliant. Who are you? Hi.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hyetta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me?
What kind of grapes?
My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
If If your eyesight is bad, is it wise to travel on your own?
Hello? Would you donate him on a pilgrimage and when I eat one of those grapes?
Well, I guess I shall keep my eyes open for grapes, because honestly, it would already be a miracle if I found a bloody apple in this world. So, yeah. Apparently Grace's leading me further, but I have a Stormveil Castle to visit. Light Seeker Hyetta. You remind me an awful lot of Irina. May she rest in peace. I don't know where you would get out of Stormveil Castle, but this is going somewhere I'm not planning to go, so we're going back. We're entering Stormveil Castle the proper way. Now our friends are going to cause issues yet again, but that's no issue for me because I have got a wondrous big bloody sword that you guys will absolutely love, don't you? See? It is absolutely wonderful. No crossbows in my land. Okay, well done on blocking that, but no. Stop wildly swinging your sword around. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Anyway, yeah. So that was this. But what about... I hear you. Where are you? What about the main path? This will be the main path. And it looks like there's a warm welcome. No, come on, come on. Get over here, get over here, get over here. I'm so gonna get shot in the face. Don't mind me, people. Don't mind me. Just getting some wild strikes, that's all. Was I meant to? I didn't even see the split in the road here. Is there even a split in the road? Well, I guess all roads do want you to go to Stormveil Castle, but I would have expected this road to be a little bit more, well, roady. I mean, you've got a bloody bridge, so why won't this place be completely in order? I was monologuing, my friend. Rude. Super rude. Don't you dare. Where's your friend? No? Alright, you live to tell the tale. Don't bother me. Anyway, Stormveil Castle. With a warm welcome, defenses are up in order, and I have got a question for your lord. This Godrick the Grafted, or Godrick the Golden, as he may be preferred to be called. I like your defenses, but your defense really could be a lot better. No. No tooting your horn. It's a quiet evening. We're all enjoying the lovely winds. Alright, fine. You've got a decent eyesight. I'll give you that. No. No blocking. And you, my friend... Where are you? There you are. Thank God you don't have a horn. You know what? Okay, part of me wants to summon right now. Get a little bit of a distraction going on. But this is a case of I don't need the distraction. But it could be fun. It could be fun, and I can then figure out whether or not I like a particular summon or not. Hello, Aurelia. Do you spew poison? If so, yes. Those fellas right over there, like right there, they would love to have some poison. That is wonderful. This is just you? Don't hurt my little kid. Bad. Aurelia, you can stay at a distance if you don't mind. There we go. Well, that's just adding insult to injury. Anyway, you're cool. Although at the same time I would have expected you to attract more attention. Ah, never mind. I did not notice the ballista. Aurelia, you could have warned me. Definitely could have warned me. Oi. Rude. Alright, well this just became personal. This definitely became personal. You're not even hitting him? Come on, Aurelia. He's right there. He's standing still. Fine. Alright, you nuggets. How dare you shoot me in the face? You die. And this toy is not to be messed with. Thank you. And after that, where did our friend go? There you are. Hello. No, the enemy was already inside of the castle all along. Alright, well this worked. Any more enemies? No? Although I do see something at the side here. I mean, clearly that's where we're supposed to go. But where does this lead? And are you hiding any treasure at it? I mean, some herba, but... Now, this just be a very big dead end. Okay, for a moment you terrified me. That's fine. You are beautiful, though. I will say that. But I don't think Aurelia is someone who we will be using regularly, because you're just on your own, which can be great. You do give the range support, but I prefer to have the friends who just attack from close by. Anyway, what are we dealing with? We have got our side of grace. And how... Well, Aurelia, I thank you very much for helping me out. You were wonderful. And beautiful. All the same. Alright, how close were we to another level? We would need a little bit. 3,000. And a little bit. We can do that. 3,000 and a little bit. Now what do we level up? That's also then the main question. Dexterity to 20, I figure. Just a little bit of extra attack power, and I really don't know what the hell I want to do. Because I like the idea of maybe, again, just like with Dark Souls 2 and 3, going a little bit towards sorceries or maybe incantations to have a little bit of extra support. But then you also have to deal with mind, and I'm just drawn all over the place. The only thing I'm not interested in is arcane, because who needs discovery? Although, to be fair, where were they? Were they over here? I never actually picked one of them up, but the stuff that we found at the Dragon Communion Church. Didn't those things require arcane? Not sure. Anyway, worry for later, for sure. And if required, we can always respec, so it's not the end of the world. How did you die? Could this be an enemy? No, this is just a bloodstained mess. That's what it is. I have got no clue. Meanwhile, who can we summon? Sorcerer Rogier. No needs. But that does mean we're dealing with the boss here. Well, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? This is definitely gonna be fun. Alright. If you got a warm welcome, I hope I'm ready for it. There has been a lot of fighting going on over here.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Greetings. Okay, you're just showing off now.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Wait, do we know that name? Margit the Fell Omen. Ooh, no. No, you do not. We know your name. Don't we? Ooh, okay. Ah. Okay, you have got some very much delayed attacks there, my friend. Definitely. Very much delayed. Okay, that's for sure problematic. But, no. Nothing to really worry about. Okay, if you start throwing... No.
Thou art of passing skill.
If you start throwing magic around...
Truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
The only thing running in my veins right now is bloody fear for being stabbed in the face by your walking stick. And tail. Okay. Oh my god. You have got some combo potential, my friends. Okay. Can you cut it out for 1 second? Okay. There we go. There we go. No interest in that. I'm going for the Flask of Wondrous Physics for just a moment. Because I have got a feeling. Well, I can handle you. But I do have a little bit of fear for the sudden magical weaponry you're throwing in my face. This is fine. This is fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Oh my god. Well, thank you for the warm welcome, Margit. Talisman pouch.
Remember thee, tarnished.
Oh, will you?
Smoldering with thy meager flame.
You're supposed to be dead.
In fear of the night, the hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
If you say so. Hello, Side of Grace. Increases talisman equip slots. Oh yeah. Small withered bag, knitted by hand. Oh, thank you, Margit. You didn't have to do that for me. Bestowed upon the ruling lord, or those attempting to become lord, by the elderly finger reader. Increases talisman equip slots. As the voices of the two finger readers are said to live lives eternal. And one is even supposed to have served as a wet nurse to royalty. Alright. Also, Wild Strikes. This Act of War grants armament a heavy affinity and following skill Wild Strikes. Swing armament with Wild Abandon. Hold to continue swinging. Can be followed up with normal or strong attack. Usable on axes and hammers as well as curved swords and great swords. Nice. But, that name. Margit's Shackle. A fetish faith in golden magic. Shackles were used to bind the accursed people called the Omen. Margit the Fell Omen. And these ones were made to keep a particular omen under strict confinement. Though faint, the shackle still retains vestiges of power, enough to trap the ones bound Margit on Earth, but only for a short time. I think you would want this shackle, don't you, Margit? We are going to most likely encounter him in the future, because if he continues, well, talking after his death, he's not gone. He is most definitely not gone. Also, that is a really lovely amount of runes. Thank you very much. But most important thing right now, second slots. God, do I fill that with the green turtle talisman or? This is great. I like this, but this is great. Ah, there's so many options. I think I'm gonna go with the Earthly Favor though. Yep, that one will work just fine for me. All right. I can see how this is a very difficult boss if you're going in a straight line. If you go directly from here and just follow the grace, this is a brick wall for sure. Of course, I had to go and explore everything underneath the sun before we got here, but small details. Well, that leads us to Stormveil Castle. I should sit down, definitely. And how much did I need? I can level up, even better. God, what do I want to go for? What do I... Normally I would pump all my points into dexterity. I guess I will. I'm good on health. I'm good on stamina at this point in time. Maybe a little bit more focus. Can't hurt either. And likewise, Aurelia, you were nice. But I'm thinking I want to use the Skeletal Militiaman ashes for a little bit. See what they can do for me. Because if they need to be slaughtered twice, then it is most definitely useful. Anything of interest over here? Or is it... Oh, you can actually return here. You most definitely can return. Anything on this side? Well, that's just pure death. Alright. Then curiosity compels me to always check the side. To always check the sides. Okay, you can't spy the grace. You can't spy the grace. This is Dragon Slayer armor grace situation all over again, isn't it? Okay, fine. You're mine. Thank you. And explore the side entrances, because that's what you always do. Meanwhile, no ambush around the corner? No? Thank you for basically nothing. And nothing else remaining here. Alright, then what about the other path? Oh, hold on. Ooh, where would that lead? That would lead to where? We can go here. Okay. Safer option would be to jump down right here. Those are not normal cannonball holes. That's why you go there. Okay. Or are these normal cannonball holes? Ah, holes with 3 giants. Definitely. Okay, I for sure want that item, so we're gonna go back for that one. Okay, I can't use torrent here. That's fine. I was hoping to be able to use torrent, but I want that item. I want that item. Now that I know it's there, it will be mine. Don't care what it is, but it's mine. So what exactly happened here? Thank you for the fire grease. That's indeed really not that great, but hey, useful. But what caused these holes? Because this really does not look natural. Or is that just a stone that they made this out of and then just plastered all of the decorations on top? I'm not entirely sure what kind of material I'm looking at. And that is pure death. I'm not trying to jump there. Don't be foolish. No, we are just gonna continue. Could we continue here? No. I am not jumping. Yes, there is jumping ahead, but that's a no-go for sure. So all of that just for a lily and some fire grease. Alright. Alright. In that case, to the main entrance we go. However, that main entrance also be locked. Good thing we've got a side entrance.
You there? Come over here, would you?
Sure, I was going to say, your defenses aren't that great if the front door is closed but the side entrance is still open, and likewise, you've got a hole in your wall. Hi.
You there?
Yeah, I know.
Come over here,
I'm
would you?
coming towards you, don't worry. Who the hell are you?
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
And the steel gate.
Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it.
What?
You'll breach the castle undetected.
How don't they know about the bloody hole in the wall? No, I'll use the main gate. I mean, the main gate is closed right now, and it's a side entrance. Sure.
Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success.
I don't fully trust you.
Use that opening to breach the castle. The guards haven't a clue about it.
How have they got a clue about it? If they're...
You slip right inside undetected.
Yeah, very well, very well. Yes,
you're
that's spirit.
just-
Brilliant. How don't... Okay, there was a siege. Sure, the castle has had its fair share of damages to the sides and whatnot, but how long ago was this siege? And are you telling me in all this time, not a single guard on patrol ever wondered, I wonder how the side entrance is doing, because, hey, look, the main gate may be protective, for sure, and they're never gonna get through that, but hey, look, we got a door made of, well, thin wood that can totally be breached open with a few chops of an axe. So, I don't trust a thing. Be wary of lifts. Indeed. Was it you? I think it was you. Yes. You're good. Okay, well, I can see how this is not a conventional path to take. But, oh, definitely not a conventional path to take if you're standing like this. Well, that can't be intended. I will take your rune fragment, thank you. But we're probably going to find a way towards that item over there. This place is a mess. And if the guards indeed don't know about this, then they really should get better guards. I don't think you can drop down that safely. Oh, no, the beep! That's not the jump I wanted to make. That is definitely not the jump I want to make. There's another side of grace. Okay, I'm hearing something, but I want that side of grace first. Why? Hi. What? Excuse me, but what? What? Okay. To add to the list of things I wouldn't expect to see. Birds with knives on their feet, or birds with knives instead of feet. Which is kind of cruel and grim, but... just what? What? How? Why? It's cool! But is that what I'm hearing right now as well? It bloody well is. Oh, it bloody well is. Alright. Well, this is fun. Do we have any more shenanigans going on up here? Anything that wants to rip my face off? I mean, I'm hearing a lot of you around here. And if you've all got those bloody weapons on your feet, then... I guess I gotta stay even more nimble. Nothing? At all? Rat, maybe? No clue. Well, this is certainly a surprise. Can I walk all the way? Yes, I can, which means... in order to not get ambushed completely, we do that to get rid of you. Is this the work of Godrick? Or did he... I wouldn't say that it's grafted onto you, because it might just be that your claws are just completely mangled inside of there. Which again is horrible, but... Huh. Okay, and where would this then take us? Because this was leading all the way down towards the item right here. So that's a dead end as well. That we can't return from. At least that would be my guess. So, thank you for 10 bolts. That was useless. No need for that. Well, if we're gonna get birds just swooping in like that, that's problematic for me. I mean, at least I can block their attacks. And thus deal with them, but if they can be inside of the trees, then I am never sure where my enemies exactly are. And I would like to have an eye on that, for example. Because that's the trick here. That's okay, it's most definitely the trick. Where are you? Whoa! Okay, I didn't know there were two of you. No, you don't. I thought there was gonna only be one. I really need to keep an eye out for them. Stormhawk feathers. And Smithing Stone 3, thank you very much. Alright, what do we have? A feather from a hawk that lived as one with the storms. These feathers, enveloped in swirling winds, are often used for arrow fletching. Alright. And Smithing Stone 3 for armaments up to +9. Nice. Alright. Well, we have done that. We have got guards on duty. We've most definitely got guards on duty. They are for sure gonna know that we're here. And likewise, what happened here? In regards to the war, why are the brambles coming out of the giant cannonball holes? What happened here in regards to the war? Like, okay, this has got to be ships from the sea, right? You'd imagine. And that's where we started. That is where we started. And maybe we can find our way back there. But before we get there, we have got an entire castle to get through. We should be fine. You're so gonna spot me. Can you turn around? I'm trying to do this in a sneaky-ish manner. Margit, let us shield. No. Shush, shush, shush. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. No one needs to know I'm here. Thank you. Torch pole. That's the third torch weapon we've got. I won't say no to that. Let's see. Torch fastened to a long pole. Alright. Lights up dark areas but cannot be raised overhead. Well, that's a shame. Used by soldiers on watch, its attacks set foes aflame with skill charge forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into a thrust. With a fire on the stick, I'd say that's pretty useful. And marred leather shield. Leather shield of Stormveil soldiers. Much like the castle, it is marred by mottling and thorns. But why? Some say it is the curse of grafting which caused such affliction, while others talk of its root being something altogether more sinister hidden deep within the castle. Well, that explains the brambles. Huh. Call me intrigued for sure. Alright, what kind of madness have we got beyond here? Any more people on guard duty? No, I will take a gold rune too, thank you. Okay, your friend was helpful in letting me in here. I am not going to assume the same goes for you. Yep, that's what I thought, that's what I thought, that's what I thought. Okay, what the hell were you trying to throw at me there? Because it didn't explode in a blast of fire. Likely hidden path? Not entirely. Oh. Yeah. That is explosive barrels. I know your plan. Go ahead, try again. No, try again. Yeah, thank you. You've got backup. Thank you for letting yourself be known. Ah, you fools. Have an arrow. And another one. There we go. A little bit more. And you're not gonna hit me in the face. Bugger. Right off. I love the shooting arrows while jumping. That's just fun. Okay, theoretically, I could have thrown a firebomb in his face as well. I'm still expecting a lot of further danger. For example, from you with a big bloody axe. Can I drop down onto you? Or you're just patrolling in a little corner over there? There's no way for me to be able to... Drop down on you! Hi! Oh. All your weaponry as well. Okay, I for sure want to know more about this whole curse situation going on. Because that sounds bloody intriguing. Anyway, you're mine. Hook claws. A weapon worn on the fist comprised of sharp parallel blades, favored by those who lurk in the dark. Lacerations cause blood loss with great effect. Claw weapons come in pairs, and two-handing this weapon will equip it in both hands with skill quickstep. Nice. Meanwhile, hiding anything? No? Rolling or rolling. It is kind of fun, yeah. I mean, you gotta be careful you don't break your back while you're at it, but... This is very much reminding me of, well, basically the Dark Souls games, their level design. Oh, really? Okay, fine. You guys like your hawks or your storm hawks? Stormveil Castle, storm hawks. Fun stuff all around. But no, this is really reminding me of Dark Souls level design again. St. Trina arrow. Hello. Arrow carved to resemble a withered water lily. Affects targets with a powerful sleep effect. Priests of St. Trina use these arrows to spread their teachings. The sweet oblivion of sleep can become quite a habit. Right. Do we have some arrows as well that had a similar thing going on? No, it was Scarlet Rod. Yeah. Well then, I will take those items as well while I'm at it. One day you think it will work. But the day it will work will not be today, my friend. I will take a smoldering butterfly, and you're dead. Got any more friends with sneaky tricks that really will not work? Like, what were you hoping to achieve with that? Except for make my life slightly more inconvenient. Because for real, it's not working. Try stealth, that can work. This is a one-way trip. I want it. Not worth it, but I want it. And of course, jumping is a thing. So we can just continue right through most likely that door, although I didn't check if it could open. We've got doors all the way up here. I'm hearing someone walk. The old Grace? Nah, not really. What do I have you? Okay, I want to know, does it open or not? Thank you for the throwing daggers, and that's a dead end for sure. Do you open? No, you don't. Alright, well at least it isn't the case of it doesn't open from this side, so all we need to do is find the bloody key. And who would have that then becomes the question. So that leads us inside of here with absolutely nothing else that we're missing. But I heard walking. There's a lot of bloodstains here. Hi. What? I wasn't standing there. I was not standing there. I bloody well got locked in. No. No. Okay, that's a nice parlor trick. Also, you are definitely on a decently healthy side, but not healthy enough compared to me. Banished Knight Gauntlets. Who the hell just locked me in here? Okay, I guess it didn't lock me in here. But I heard that snickering. And we've got a rusty key, thank you. And likewise, I still hear a lot of people, or one person in this case, running about. Let's see. Curved sword talisman, alright. Some very nice treasure, but why was this guy just in a dark room? Curved sword talisman enhances guard counters. A talisman depicting a curved sword and a swordsman enhances guard counters. I like that idea. It is said that a blind swordsman was the originator of this technique. The art of allowing one's opponents to strike so as to leave them vulnerable to a well-timed reply. That could be very powerful. We get a rusty key, opens the locked door in Stormveil Castle, that's what we're after. And we have got the Banished Knight's Gauntlets. Thick full set of armor covering the entire body. These gauntlets were worn by knights who, whether by misfortune or misdeed, were forced to abandon their homes. These fierce warriors were each and all accomplished. Perhaps that is why, despite the territorial losses, they were still named knights. Alright. And did they then find a home here at Stormveil, or what exactly is going on? And likewise, who locked that door on me? Because it sounded, truth be told, a little bit like the snickering of our friend. I mean, I didn't sit down at the bonfire. And I can easily open the door now. I am at least a little bit curious whether or not he is actually gone from where he was. Oh no, wait, hold on. We can't actually get there, right? Yeah, because we jumped down, or... I'm going to check whether or not we can actually get back to him. Nope, the answer is definitely a no. Although, nope, the answer most definitely is a no, and there was nothing else over here. Well, I have got a feeling our friend who is being oh so helpful actually wants us dead. Makes you wonder, was the main path actually completely safe? That would be something. You think you're following the nice advice of a servant who doesn't care about what the hell happens to the castle. Makes you wonder why he even would want to help you in the first place. But anyway, none of our concern. We have got a key. We move on.
And so the storming of Stormveil Castle has begun. And knowing how massive that place is and how slow the big guy can move, this will take a while. But slow or not doesn't matter, for Godrick is living on borrowed time either way.